Hi guys, hope you're all well. So today I've got the Kinect on. You know, in past we've done lots of Kinect videos, and you've probably seen some that have like done really well. I think one's got over 1 million views or something like that. But constantly on them we get like barraged with comments from time to time. Do you know when they pick up again? Sometimes videos die and then they just keep going up and down. And there seems to be a lot of misinformation going on with regards to the Connect, and I'm not sure where these people are getting their information from, but wherever they're getting it from, they're either stupid or just flat out lying, or they just don't understand how the Connect works. So I thought today, like I've looked through comments of them. I'm going to go through some of like the myths and show you. So I've got the Kinect on now, and I am specifically doing this so like in future if anybody asks, do you know like that what's that white flashing dot on the Kinect, I can just say go and watch this video. Do you know this is a thing, because I'm constantly replying to comments, about the same thing, and it'd be better if I could just send someone to a link where it explains everything. It's not being rude, it's just because I've literally done it 1 million times. So, right, I've got the Kinect on now. You'll be seeing the Kinect in one of its positions. It's either there, in front of the couch, or it goes on the windowsill, like right back there. So, one of the things is I use more than one Kinect because apparently you can't have more than one person on the screen at the same time, and two, the colours don't match. They basically say, like, no, I'm the green one. Apparently, this is the Xbox 360 Kinect version. What they say I use, but this is clearly the Xbox One Kinect, and I'm green. Yeah, I don't know how well you'll be seeing that. Yeah, I'm green. I'm waving. Right, so I'm going to walk back now and I'm going to show you every single colour because, the misinformation is that you can't have this one and, like the teal one or the yellow one where you can see, like, the joints. So now we're red. I'll give you another wave. So I'm literally live recording and something's just shown up there at the side of me. And I'm literally recording the screen. So this is impossible to fake. Can you wave? And it's right on the portal. I'm just going to leave that there. Right, I'm coming back in. So I'm like a bluey colour now. Yeah, I'll give you another wave. The ghost is still behind me. Zoom out. I'm going to walk back. Right, I'm out of mapping range. So this is the pink one. Now, on this one, you can kind of see the joints a bit, but not as clear as the other. I'll give you a wave again. I'm stepping back. I'm coming back. Red again, we've had that. I'll go back. Just add the blue. Yellow. This is another one what you can see the joints. If you look closely, like you can see the the white dots at like the joint level. Not as clear as the teal one though. Here we go. This is the big one. This is what gets the most comments, this one. So I'm the teal one now, as you can see. You can see the joints. Like the white bits, you know, the lighter bits here. You know, and that things change colour now behind me. So yeah, that clearly puts this to bed. I'm not using two kinects. All of those stick figures come from the Xbox One Kinect. The Xbox 360 Kinect looks absolutely nothing like that. It's like a super thin, like green one, but the Xbox 360 one doesn't, like, you know, flash. It's all them dots like you see in Paranormal Activity. Tomorrow I will get the 360 out and I'll show you what it looks like on the laptop. But yeah, you know, test things, understand things. It's just, you know, a lot of people, it's just innocent, you know, they're asking questions, but I think this is just a good video for that sort of thing. Like, I'm not sure why that's there, it's still there. You should be seeing a mixture of both this and that. So the next one is, there's like a pixel, like some people think it's paranormal. Like you should just start seeing like a white dot, you know, glowing somewhere. And I'm not, let me just have a look. I'm not sure, oh yeah, it's here. Where is it? Oh, how do I get to that there? You see that pixel? That is basically, what that is, that's the actual camera. It's not the stick thing you see. That is like put on by the software on the computer, you know, like the tracking thing, the mapping. But the dot thing, that's a faulty pixel in the camera itself. It's definitely nothing paranormal. It, you know, it always shows. We've got multiple connects, and it's there on most of them. Different places sometimes, but you know, it's old equipment, it's old technology. Now this is like a big one, what I reply to a lot. If you remember the video when I was like here and something came out at the wall and I fell over and I was like scratched on one side of my neck. On the Kinect, you see me like rubbing my neck, yeah? But when I come to like this normal camera now, I'm technically holding the opposite side of my neck. And that is simply because the Kinect, like you'll be seeing it now, and it's a mirror image. This is like unedited. But when, you know, typically I sometimes reverse that. Do you know what, like when I'm putting the video together, I'll make it so it looks like the living room's normal. But you notice everything's on, you know, opposite side. Like you're looking at the Kinect now, you know, and that's how the living room actually looks. So it's a reverse like image. Now the other one is that figures cannot cross. You know, like, in fact, I'll go and get Stacey for this. So like, if a stick figure, like if I put an, that is partly right. If Stacey walks in front of me, it'll like warp my stick figure or even lose it. But that's because we've got mass. Like the Kinect can't see through me. Like when you're looking at me now, you're not seeing behind me or you're not seeing through me. But these, you know, spirits or, you know, whatever they are, it's energy. So like it doesn't have that problem. You know, because we are mass. Like I'm blocking what's behind me. These things simply don't. But you know, they try to say like stick figures can't cross. But in fact, I'll go and get Stacey now, and I'll give you an example. Right, Stacey's here. So you know, there's like I'll give you an example, like walking past and everything. But you know, these can pass. Like you can go in. Like I'm going under her. You know, it can happen. Like you can go in. Again, I've got mass, but you know what I mean? It's simple for test these things, but it just doesn't seem like people do. It looks like we're holding hands. Right, you just give an example now with just step over there a little bit, right, and walk past me and see what it does. It like mine, because Stacey's got mass. Do you see how it like tries to suss where I am? But that's not a thing, is it, with spirit? Because, you know, they are just energy, you know, so they're effectively see-through. How it works, I don't know. You know, maybe it's like radiation, like you pick up on them on EMF meters. You're not supposed to, are you? You can take a normal radio and, you know, spirits can communicate through it. They communicate through Alexa. You know, these things aren't normal. This camera wasn't made for catching ghosts, but it does, you know, when you either accept that it sees ghosts or, you know, you just think it's rubbish. And, you know, either way, I don't care, but I can't explain how it sees them. All I know is that it works. I've literally just been recording live and there's been one up wall there. So, yeah, I hope that clears a few things up. Is there anything else? Or the distance. Again, the mapping range is completely random. Like, here now, it's further, but when it's on window, it's further. You know, you get a good gauge of the mapping range when I've got, you know, both of them out. There's about that much space in between, about that much. You know, where there's dead areas. So, yeah, if you have any other, you know, things with the Kinect, let me know. Or the colours, like people say you can't have the same colour. Now, I actually went to ChatGPT about this because we've had it loads, you know, where it's same colour. And because we film in the infrared one, like the night vision one that you see now, it can't get the RG, basically the Kinect, it maps, you know, it sends out pulses of light and, you know, it's mapping everything around you. And it tries to figure out, you know, like it knows that my arm's going up and down now. So if my arm disappeared, it'd have a good idea that my arm was going up and down. But in the night vision mode, it can only get the infrared information, so it goes off depth. Do you know, like how long it takes for a beam of light to get broken. So if you're on the same depth path, it's called skeletal assignment. Your skeletal assignment can get mixed up with another one that's close to you, and that's how you know, can get the same colour. Like, you know, Stacey's a different colour now, but she could be red at some point. And again, this is just simple what you can go and look up. You can search it online, you can ask ChatGPT, any AI. You know, if you're on the same depth level, it can happen. So lots more Kinect, and I'll probably put it on in a bit as well. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys.